We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Nashville. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Come on. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
19 Tiger.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Ward off the play fake. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now, Ward. That's complete to DK. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Go, Reed. Go.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing now, Ward. He's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
Cup 19. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense.
Well, we fight these two defenses. They might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
DK to return.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it out play action. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a safety the last go-around. That's how we arrived at this 2-0 score. See if they can respond.
Such an oddity, isn't it? See those 2 points go up on the board. Exactly. And knowing that you did it to give those points up for your team, now they're just looking to get back out on the field and make up for it.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
19, let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And got his man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
74 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
44 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert. Ready. Unlock line. Unlock. Go.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
at the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
19 Lions.
Here's Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go! Not hiking, 18. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
19 Tiger, here we go, set.
They give to Achane on the option.
And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Third and 4.
Let's go. Ready,
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
A gain of 5.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun is a give to Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 15. Ward. They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Let's go now. 18, Cougar 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 31-yard
line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Come on, Bronco 80, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Ward.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Let's go now. Ready?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have the Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They go play action with Ward.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
On the ready.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
To throw is Ward. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Ward now working out of the gun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That's another Titans first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 25.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
And 9.
Throwing is Ward.
And he will find his man on the in route, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Trump 19.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The toss running left. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 13.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Bates' kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 and 24-10.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Panther 11.
Back to throw. Ward. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Second and 10.
Get up.
From the gun, again to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Ranger. Cowboy 80. Street. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And slow going there as they only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9 now.
Open net is Waddle complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a run, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Bates' kick is good.
And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't ring in at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
60 average.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Another Titans first
Warriors
down.
70.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward.
Caught on the slant. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
19 Lions. Ready,
Here's Ward. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
Got it. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Ward.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Bronco 80.
The Titans will line up for the...
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Dolphins 27, Titans 21.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here's 2nd and 8. They set up the screen. Achane has it.
Well, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads. And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
70 Timberwolves. Ready up.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Let's go now.
Up the middle, H.M.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Bates' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10
Rattler,
here.
18 Rattler. Ready? Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Ward. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Prop 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes second and 10. That's complete to DK. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
That's a gain of 7.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First down.
To throw is Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll move them back within 6 now. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Miami, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.